Yes.
He got inspiration for it.
He then turns back and continues his tinkering. Sorry, now that you have this list, give me a
linguistics check.
Do you have proficiency in the forgery kit?
In a forgery kit?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Someday Sky will get to use her forgery kit.
Do you have any tool proficiencies?
I just have thieves' tools proficiencies.
Okay. Then in that case, I suppose an insight or investigation might be prudent here.
Okay. I would prefer this. What the heck?
Hey, you're about as deductive as I am intimidating.
I get a +9 here.
I mean, you got it, and you're sort of struck right away with the complexity of the cipher. Like, essentially, you're handed complete and total gibberish, and perhaps it was just you're caught off guard, or perhaps it's of a cipher you've never seen before. Whatever it is that caused you to not succeed is up to you, but suffice to say, at least at this particular time, you're not quite sure what's going on with it.
Actually. Can I take a moment to... Okay, how big is the list?
There appear to be 8 items on it.
She's going to take out some parchment and her... Basically, she's going to copy down the list. But do I even have paper on me? I know I have... Wait. I'm thinking of the wrong character, aren't I? This is not Arya.
Oh no. I was gonna say I might. I have some maps and scrolls that you could use the back of.
Wait. Either way, Sai's going to look toward Bygone and ask,
do you or any there here? Is there anything I could just to copy this down?
Aspen looks up. Oh, you want to copy that?
She looks over and nods.
He kind of frowns a little bit.
It may be wise to look over its valet travel, and you could look over it while you're here.
Tell you what, why don't you ask Dawn? If she says you can have a copy of it, I'll make a copy of it for you.
And we can grab Dandy when we go up. And then come back for the copy.
She nods.
Or we can just retcon and say Dandy was here all along.
We'll do the former.
But it was I, Dandy.
With that he turns back to the Civ. Yes. Keep an eye on the door, would you? I don't want them coming in unannounced again. Okay. She walks up, the two of you, and with all the haughtiness of a young noble, I will escort you out now. Come along.
Like one.
And Saya will go. By the way, what do I call that orb thing? Because right now I'm calling it the weird black orb of doom.
I mean, that seems fine.
It's fairly apropos. Alright, give me a hot second.
You helped discover it, so you get to name it.
Is it here? Of course it's not there. Okay. This one?
The umbral dodecahedron.
Okay. Wait, did I?
The
Hold on a second.
spectral icosahedron.
I might have done a derp.
You might have.
I might have done a derp.
Oh no. Why would you do this?
I done do the derp? I done do the derp. Okay then.
What did you do?
Alright, it's okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing's on fire. Everything is perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm all worried about it.
No, you're not worried about it.
I'm
It's
worried
called
about it.
the aspect of the spider.
That's Lucas's favorite spell.
And
But I thought Lucas hated spiders.
and I'll tell you
Good people.
I'll tell you exactly what it does a little bit later after you had a chance to sit down and analyze it, as it were.
And shove it in your mouth.
Delicious.
Hi, dear Side.
Well, it's a sphere. It doesn't really. I guess on a microscopic level it might have sides, but then again, what happens if you put magic under a microscope?
But it's so fun to say icosahedron and dodecahedron.
Okay.
I can't argue that. But yes, let us return to the topic at hand. So,
And I learned a new word trying to find a synonym for darkness and shadows.
So they're going to Dandy and Corvine.
yes.
I introduced Corvine like she had followed along with us. Oh, well, don't worry about that.
No, Corvine and Dan had gone to the audience chamber.
Yes.
That's why Corvine was silent the entire time.
I got that eventually, but
So,
whoops.
yes, in returning back, it appears Bagwang took a wrong turn or two by accident, and the two of you dumped out into the audience chamber with Dandy and Corvine currently sitting somberly.
I thought you knew the place.
I do. Mostly. It's a big place.
Oh yeah, okay, that I won't pause it for.
So how did it go?
Well, she holds up the sphere.
What's that?
Apparently a part of our abomination of Earthland, I guess.
Why do you have it? What happened?
Because I want to examine it. But I can't stay there.
But what happened?
Also, have you seen Don anywhere?
It's Dawn?
Or,
Probably back in the room she was in before.
or do you mean Dag?
No, she needs to see both of them.
Well, Dawn would be in the room we just came from a little while ago, so.
And what about the script?
That's why I need to see her.
Oh,
We're hoping
I
we'll get
couldn't
to
figure
take
it
a
out.
copy.
Yeah, it can't be.
by the way, I forgot to mention earlier. but I have something for you to read as well, actually.
Hmm. Wait, what?
She opens her journal to the page with the writing.
Hold on. There you go. Uh,
That really is her catchphrase.
I assume you hold it open for her to see, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I entered another one of those places, and I found this writing.
Wait, you found another?
She nods.
Where was it?
The docks.
Seems like it's right then.
Do you read the writing?
Yes, she's going to read the writing. Absolutely.
Well, surprise, surprise, it's in Blood Hunt. It says Altar of the Wolf.
Oh no.
Altar of the Wolf. At least roughly, that's what it says.
She nods. I knew it wouldn't be useful.
Not today. At least we now know where the rest of the altars are. And where's the other altars named?
I don't know. Probably.
Where did you find this? The birds.
On a pillar.
She's just pacing around trying to think. Yeah.
Since
The
we're
ruins
here,
might have been destroyed.
Bagua and Gandhi, do either of you have anything to say about the current situation?
Not really.
Oh, not right this second, but Bai Guang was just going to comment at some point comment on his surprise that the spy deer they found was apparently not fresh enough for Espen's purposes.
Alright.
What?
Sorry. Well-
You want to comment now or no?
In a
I wasn't
moment.
gonna-
I
wasn't gonna
interrupt.
interrupt talking about the Blood Hunt Altar Wolf stuff.
Yeah, I interrupted Saya. I just wanted to essentially
Okay.
cue.
Well, she's pretty much done the important stuff.
Gotcha. All right then.
It's a random thing for him to just say all of a sudden right now. But
Okay. So, but what about the creature?
there you go. Well, Espen has done as much as he can, but he said it seems possible to separate the host ungulate from the beast that it's fused with, but he would need one fresher than what we found for him.
So there is a time limit.
Perhaps if they had just been formed, he said.
So what happened to it?
It looked like he had. Correct me if I'm wrong, OC, if I misunderstood your descriptions. It seemed like he had separated them somewhat, but the deer was too far gone to be saved.
No, that's accurate.
And he was able to consolidate its essence, he called it.
Were they
The essence of the monster.
dead?
Sadly so.
That's not correct.
Wait, what?
They were twitching, and I actually meant to clarify, and that was a mistake. The twitching was less of a corpse twitching, more like it's alive, but it doesn't really quite have control of its muscles twitching.
So it could not be restored to normal life anyway. So not dead, but might as well be.
Which reminds me, on my recent, I know this is quite a bit off the current topic, but on my recent trip to House Bar, I've been notified that House Bar summoned all of us.
Summoned all of us.
And I was told to notify all of you. Oh my gosh, I need water.
Fine.
You might find the reason interesting.
So I have a question.
She turns to Corvine and waits for the question.
If I had a plan for a rescue mission, would you accept?
This would depend on the details. Is this to save your father?
She nods.
She doesn't really react much for a bit. But then finally, she just says, all right. They'll go over it on the way to House Bar.
Thank you.
With that being the case, does actually give me a second, making a quick decision here. All right. There's a moment of silence, and after several moments, the door that Baiguang and Sae just came through suddenly bursts open, and Espen is sitting there panting quite heavily. He looks up. Sorry. Yeah. The list. I've cracked one of the names.
But, wait, that?
Vesper Iris. And there's a word next to it. Jackal.
Jack.
Jumps up.
Andy is over there, like in his face.
Jackal.
Looks down. Yes, can I help you?
What else do you know?
That's all I know. I just that his name is on this list. I'm guessing this name is other denizens of the city. If his name is on here, do you know Vesper?
I
do.
think I already know, but the list
I know
is.
Jackal.
What'd you say, Corvine?
I said I know Jackal.
That was in the book we found, wasn't it?
Yes, which means that's the altar they're sending him to.
Hey. Oh no. This is a list of kidnappings.
Vixen is probably on there.
Wait, Vixen? He looks
Hmm.
down at the list.
Zaphon's nullified. We already saved that.
No. If Vixen's on here, wait, that must be a V. You're right, she is on here.
Hey. Oh no. That's Vixen.
Well, last I know, she's currently recovering.
What is the word next to her name?
Hold on. Give me just
that.
give me just a few moments. It is serpent.
Z1 under.
And where is Wolf on this list? What is the name next to it?
He looks it over. I don't know yet.
Well,
So there's two more names, and if they are right, one of them will be your father, and what is the last one?
What, the last one? What do you mean?
there are 8.
Oh. He shrugs. I mean, when I know more what the list says, I'll tell you, but that's what I'm able to figure out. But now that I know this, I've made some major headway. He looks and sort of bites his lip. Looks at Corvine. Narrows his eyes a bit. You wouldn't happen to be nobility, would you?
She nods.
Oh, good. Okay, all right, good.
Why?
Well, I can't have it be said I was doing this favor for commoners.
Sai rolls her eyes.
Like one
He-
sighs
Doing it for the
audibly.
good of the city.
Yes. He hunkers down and pulls out some parchment and begins furiously copying the list. When you say Dandy is breaking down, how do you mean?
He's just looking everywhere. He's like terrified. He's just, you know,
Okay.
he's just watching him intently, like everything Espen does matters.
Dandy. We know what to do now. Vesper will not suffer. We'll save him.
Almost done.
Wait.
And
Okay.
done. Here you go. He hands the list to Corvine.
Okay.
Now I'd still go double check with Dawn to make sure this is all right. But if you'll excuse me, I have he looks around. Wait, were all of you the ones that went to the Sisters Grom?
She nods.
This was the group plus one other.
Oh.
Shouldn't matter, shouldn't it? Why does it matter?
Oh, I just surprised, that's all.
Do you know how many resources this house can use to stop these?
That's Dawn's call, not mine.
Just wondering.
He
I'll
shrugs.
ask her.
Anyways, if you excuse me, I have some experiments I need to get back to. He hurriedly exits.
OC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember that I reposted it in the channel on Discord. The map of sorts that had like all the red spokes and spots marked.
Yes.
That was from the Book of Happy, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
And we figured that was like all the altars that we've been finding. Or have we made that connection?
I don't know, have you?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I
least one of
remember
us
that being
has.
mentioned from Corvine's solos. So in character, Bai Guang is going to mention that.
All right,
last-
yes, I made that connection in her solo.
Yeah. Are we able to tell which of those altars we found on the map is the jackals?
I don't think so. I don't remember anything in the book stating what was where.
I mean, we still have a copy of the book we can look at.
We do, yeah.
As Bai Guang is going, I don't remember who has it, but perhaps we can determine from the order the names were written in if they're in a cycle.
But you left out the illustrations.
We did.
Yeah, because we know where two of them are, so we could theoretically.
If they
Make an
are
order.
in a cycle like that. I don't know where is the link pinned
For the Book of Happy?
Yeah, for our
Yeah.
copy of that.
It should be?
It
If it's
should be.
not. If
That
it's
doesn't mean
not,
it is.
Could have been purged.
oh yeah.
I
That's
reposted
true.
a bunch of stuff after the purge, like the notes on rain.
Yeah, it was purged.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Brief history
All right.
of rain merchant guild, noble houses.
Give me a second to.
It's not in the notes on rain. Ah, so many pins.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna clean that up because I realized it's a bit. It's a bit much. I'm like,
I'm just looking up near the top, like when we reposted a bunch of stuff, and then Snow pinned like 7 things in a row for us.
oh yeah, this is too many.
I know what you're talking about. We gotta keep the Bai Guang X Vixen stuff.
No. I realize this is. I hit Control A to just copy the thing wholesale. Like, yeah, that's gonna be too many
Yeah.
characters. So
Oh goodness! When I open the list of pins, my computer freaks out and it scrolls really weird.
okay, so that's part 1. No, dang it. Okay, fine.
You know, it's like when I wrote my recap for Bai Guang's solo session.
Dang
I
it.
typed it all out on my phone, tried to hit send, and it's like, no, it's too long. So I have to break it up.
Yeah, I'm counting that
Does-
problem right now.
Which I was really scared about doing on my phone.
Will this work? Okay, that'll do. And then
7 of our players, but there's 8 all.
So which one's which circle's the wolf?
Yeah, which one of those
By
was
the
at
way.
the docks?
okay, there we go. All right. And that's a lot of. Hold on, let me pin this real quick. Gotta pin it in reverse order I posted it.
Wait.
Oh, also, there's the list of combinations, although I don't see
Yeah, I was looking at that right now.
don't see unicorn mentioned. There's
All right.
there's one that's redacted.
Well, there's one
I
that's
assume it's not-
redacted.
I assume it's not a cow unicorn.
That Ushi Oni.
Ushioni. Well, I mean, that's just two ungulates combined together. No predator in the mix. Brute slang sounds terrifying. Oh yeah, there's wolf plus deer.
Yes, the altar of the wolf is the one that's at the docks.
Okay, but which circle is that? I'm assuming it's the bottom 3. It's one of the bottom 3.
So jackal is 4 after wolf, if they are in order.
What
So
the
Ushi Oni always have a horned bovine head. So it's going to
Yeah.
be bovine.
Yes, that cow was the one that was listed. The thing that's not
Uh,
listed with Ushioni is the spider part. Because
What-
spider isn't listed at all.
Cowder.
In fact, that's probably our 8th one. Is spider. And we've already been in the spider area.
The spy
Except it
deer,
was a deer, not a cow.
the wolf, and two unknown. One of them had one other deer, and then an unknown. Although we don't know where the one we found Vixen in is actually located. We just know where the portal to get there is.
well, you guys went to that house. You walked there, so you know where the house is.
Yeah, but
And
I got the
presumably
feel-
it's under the house. But
And-
not necessarily.
fair.
Anyway, but you still haven't answered my question.
Yes, I just want to make sure I answer the question correctly.
Okay.
So your question is, which one of the circles on the map is the wolf altar?
Yes.
Okay. That is the circle that is sitting over the docks, which is, if you recall, the one that is near the top and to the right.
This map is upside down then, I think.
I will. You know what? Derp, I can be smart. Because we have. Did I upload it? I didn't actually.
I've been wondering about that.
Give me a second to pop this into roll 20, and then I will be able to easily indicate which one is which.
Okay.
Here we are. Open this. And then we go to.
You gonna throw it on a map, or are you just gonna?
I was going to refer to them by clock positions, but it's not the right number of spots.
This folder, and then this folder, and then.
I just realized that Vesper is actually 2 components of the Chimera.
Oh no!
Where are
Hey,
you? There we are.
unicorns
Guess
are
it's
not.
part gut and part land.
They're not horses with horns.
Yes.
All
Good
right.
catch.
Can I. Roll 20. Okay, roll 20. Whatever you say.
Well, turns out this is actually how unicorns are made.
Oh no!
Nature's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they throw too much ungulate in the mix, and so they just got horned horses.
It overruled the predator parts.
Yeah.
Whereas the dragon horses are more a little more balanced.
They're honestly, the dragon horses are more dragon than horse.
Okay.
They're dragons shaped like horses. a
So
little bit.
can you
Okay.
can you guys see that?
Yes,
Yes.
the happy map.
Okay,
Okay.
yes.
And this time it
Sure
was
it's happy.
oriented correctly.
So,
All right.
So north is where we found the Book of Happy. So northeast is the wolf.
And you guys found. Can I not indicate? Okay.
Not
I'm
on
about-
this, But I
Alright.
presume east.
You'd
is
have to
only
drag it
Hardwickson.
onto the actual battle map.
Yeah, let me take care of that real quick.
This is probably fine, actually. Just refer to them by cardinal directions.
Come on. No?
Not better for illustration.
I have to upload you as a token, don't I? Okay, fine.
Oh, you don't have to. You
No.
could look at recently uploaded it and then throw it down as a token
Yeah, just drag it
without
off your,
re-uploading it.
out of your art assets.
Oh, there we go. I should have refreshed the page. Oh well, too late now.
Whoops.
Well, the deed is done. Okay. And then technically this is a rectangular shape, not a square one. Okay, that's good enough. Does this have... Oh, this is going to be a pain. Alright, bear with me. There's going to be a few screen transitions that don't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
There we go, okay.
Oh
Is
no.
this
There's a go-kart.
The
So
go-kart.
is-
Yes,
Experience
we
points.
see a black box.
Oh, but you don't... Of course there isn't.
You probably put it on the DM thing.
I sure did! Okay, then.
So then just right click and hit.
There we
transfer.
go,
there it
okay.
is.
Alright, there we go. That's better.
Yes, now we can see it.
So
Now
you
let us
can
pretend that
place
was a
those
smooth
So
butter.
is this the wolf man? The wolf.
Yes. Yes, this
Okay.
is the wolf. And you guys,
Was this Vixen?
yes.
Okay.
And okay. And technically this was sapwood, even though it is actually back here. But just don't worry about that.
Which one's Sapwood?
This one, technically speaking.
This to the
Oh,
left
that
of
This
the
one.
first
Okay.
one.
Yes. Technically it's down here where sapwood actually is. Even though it's positioned up here, just don't worry about that.
It's on that line of power, or what have you.
But
Okay, so we some or all of us have been to 4 of these.
We've
From,
been
uh,
to.
From
Oh,
northwest around. to
So
east.
yeah, is this one the one
This
that was
line
on the
divides.
island, or
no, the one that was on the island that you guys went to is a day north of the city.
Yeah.
okay? So it's not even on this map then. I'm assuming.
That is correct.
Okay.
But it.
Meanwhile, poor Dandy is having a complete freak out.
Bai Guang empathizes. Bai Guang has a hoof on Dandy's shoulder while they're combing through things.
Danny pats his shoulder too. He appreciates it.
We'll get him just like we found the others.
He nods.
I don't know what to do.
Wolf, serpent, panther, jackal. Well, if they are in order, then jackal could be the south one. Wait,
Boy, I wish I could think right now.
no, wait, serpent, panther, beast, jackal. The southwest, rather, might be the jackal altar.
A voice pierces into your heads, clear as day. Come to my chambers immediately. We found him.
Voice pierces
Yeah.
into your heads. The DM is getting sick of waiting. Get over here.
Get over here!
Get over here.
Danny is running in the halls.
Yes,
Hey, you're running
Corvine is
walls.
following him, running just as quickly.
Yeah.
Potentially
make sure
waving
everything was
your
gathered
cloak.
up and follows
Oh,
after.
What'd you say, Stars?
I said Bai Guang makes sure that all of their notes and such were gathered up and then follows.
All right, give me a
That's
second.
just say.
Switch back to.
There's a go-kart.
There we go. Okay.
oh no!
Beautiful.
My go-kart. No.
But
Dolores go-karts.
I rush over to Espen, the captain. I'm like, I need to ride you again.
Come, my noble steed.
Leaving you.
All right, as you guys presumably burst into her chambers, she looks up. She and her husband look up from a basin. Is that the word I'm looking for?
sure.
Sure. We'll go with
And
that.
they're like scrying in the.
Essentially, a super large bowl that's like permanently fixed to the floor, but on a pedestal.
Basin is fine.
Okay. They look up from a basin and they quickly signal for the group to come over, particularly to Dandy.
Okay.
And then, of course, they point down into the water.
Dandy looks at the water. His like nose is touching it.
All right. And
And now he's a
this-
canine. I mean, oh.
and
Oh no.
just checking something really quick. Oh, hold on. Ah, screw it. Don't worry about that.
It's okay, Dandy. You're used to working with dogs.
All right. And when you glance in, you see this.
Ah, so many Tanyas. Or Tanyas.
Nice.
She's multiplied.
I
Quite
see.
nice.
Whoa, Dag's helping.
No, that's actually generic reindeer
Oh,
sprite.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where
That-
did you see Dag?
Dag is more smug and beefy looking. Specifically, this is Dag here.
It just
So he's
makes
not
it-
actually.
He's got the bushy eyebrows.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, fuzzy brows.
Yes.
You know,
And
it's messing with my head that the named character was a generic sprite, and now her sprite is being used as a generic character.
yeah, I'm aware of this bizarre turn of events as well. Don't you worry.
He's a
Um,
doctor.
So
That's just how much she blends into the crowd.
is he unconscious or can I? How is he looking?
He is bound. He is in a cage, but he also has several chains and cords wrapped around him, and apparently he has something tightly wrapped around his horn as well, and he appears to be very firmly affixed, immobile, and very much unconscious.
And Washington is pulling the cart.
Not actually Washington, no, but it is a bull, yes.
With
Where
a,
is he?
with a boar bodyguard.
Well, they're currently heading near the Hall of Justice. They appear to be heading to the main road between the marketplace and, well, if she were to point at a place on a map, it would be the southernmost road, in the middle of the southernmost road in Rain, or main road in Rain. Specifically, don't worry about those modern tools. Don't pay attention to them. I tried to find a nice pile of like medieval tools to use, and the search algorithm just wasn't having it. So
I was about to delete my graffiti, and then the maps changed.
just pretend that those are appropriate. There we go. I have so many maps. Any case, they are near
I'm trying to figure out
right
the,
here.
reason for the jumps.
She indicates that they are roughly here.
Oh no,
Bygone. Go with Dandy.
Wagwang nods.
Let's tear him a new one.
Yeah,
Sai?
yeah, that's it.
Go kart.
Sai, we have somewhere else to go.
I guess the meeting can wait.
She looks. Are you sure you want to separate? There's a
We
lot
have
of them
to.
there.
We have to.
Honestly, it is not the best idea, but
If I go with them, to rescue Vesper, my father will die. If I go to rescue my father, Vesper will die, or worse. I don't have a choice.
She thinks hard for a moment, looks down at the pool again. You are absolutely certain your father is at this Gray Sky estate?
No.
However, if I have learned anything, he is more than likely captured at least somewhere. And if he is not found there, then we will be on at least some sort of trail.
Do you have the time to do another scry?
Yes, I'll see if I can find your father. But they are actively moving with Vesper. I don't know exactly where they're going or why they're going there, but
They're going to an altar to sacrifice him.
I see.
Or to change him.
Then I suppose time is of the essence. I'd feel much better if all of you went.
Says the DM.
Can you...
I think I know something I can do for you, Miss Winterblood. You said the rumors say he's being held for treason. Is that correct?
She nods.
If
what
that's
Voigtstein told me.
If that's the case, I should be able to invoke my rights to see this prisoner and question him. If nothing else, that will buy you some time.
She nods.
And I give you authorization to use our... Head straight to our booth in the arena. That'll be the quickest way to get there. She pauses. No. Near the halls of justice. I'll send some servants with you to take care of the red tape, but we have a... Well, we sit in on judgment, and it leads pretty much directly to where we sit. But that's the closest place to where they are.
Let's go.
She nods. She turns towards her husband. I'm stepping out for a minute, honey. He nods. Oh, before you all go, one thing. She runs to the door. Wait here just a moment, please. She runs off. Almost later, she comes back with a staff. Here, I have a feeling you're going to need this. I feel you're going to need this in the very near future.
Oh
But
dear.
please, give it back when you're done. And she places down a staff of healing.
This is a good idea.
Dandy immediately grabs it.
Right, now go. I'll send some servants there, and they'll take care of all the particulars.
Bugwong
send
leads
down-
the way to the teleporter.
What'd you say, Dandy?
I was gonna suggest being quicker and teleporting right there, right on the spot. But
Do it.
I mean, we could.
This is true, you could.
here, just send me the signature, and I'll teleport us there right away.
And she pauses for a moment. Oh,
Dandy, That's Scry. Do you think you could teleport us right there?
I could, but it could put us in danger. It may be too dangerous to try.
How
You-
much danger as I look up the specifics?
We could teleport into the ocean.
Well, then in that case, she pulls out a scrap piece of paper. If anybody asks you any questions, just give them my name. Understood? She
Got it.
TM, what's her name?
Dawn.
On Snowleaf.
Yes, Dawn Snowleaf. Technically,
Understood.
she scribbles down the requisite sigils and hands them to Dandy. Now, if you'll excuse me, if that's the case, I'm going to head over to Gray Sky. Pardon me, and she bows respectfully and heads out.
He wastes no time and teleports out.
Okay.
So he reaches for the gauntlets but can't do it in time as they teleport out.
Ah,
So,
so unfortunate.
So I will give you guys this option. You have seen the battlefield. You have the option of approaching it from the direction of your choosing.
Well, it'd be Dante's choosing here, honestly.
Well, this is true, just as a group. Now, if you were to go head straight there, you'd be coming in from the right side of the map. However, if you guys wish to, circle around to the left and come in from that side or the top or the bottom, I'll give you the freedom to do so.
Yeah, because Dandy's not teleporting us here. He's teleporting us to the audio
area?
advertisement popped up.
The Hall of
Teleporting
Justice,
us to the Hall of Justice,
which is near this location.
So, Dandy,
which would be that direction if we went straight to them.
it's your
Correct.
decision.
But you do have the freedom to approach from a different direction if you wish.
Why are you talking to Dandy? He's gone.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm being
Teleported everyone, right?
No, I'm speaking meta. So you guys teleported to the Hall of Justice. We're not going to worry about the particulars of the Hall of Justice to save time.
I thought we were splitting the party.
No, everybody's coming.
No,
plans
because
change.
she said that she'd stall time so that way we could do both one after the other instead of splitting up to do them at the same time.
Yeah, so it's not just you and me.
So
The fastest is from here, but we could circle around them or pincer them.
yes, and what I'm saying is teleporting. So the group of you are teleporting to the Hall of Justice, and we're going to hand wave the particulars of that for the sake of time. And with this battle map, you guys have the option of approaching it from any direction you wish. And what Corvine is saying, since Dandy is the one who's leading the charge, he proposes that it's up to you to choose which direction the group
I was
approaches
the one
this
saying
combat.
that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Midnight
it
was
both of
proposing
us.
that.
Yeah.
Was proposing that Dandy have the right, or you Cactus have the right to propose which direction the group attacks this convoy from.
Everyone comes from this direction. Except
All
for
right.
Saya, who comes from here.
So the quickest path.
Wait, that.
Which direction is Saya coming from? Down there? Okay.
Down here.
Then
You take them from the side, Saya.
go ahead and put yourselves anywhere in that square. And Saya, go ahead and put yourself. Move back a square.
Can I roll stealth because I am the only one down here?
Of course. You guys, heck, you can all roll stealth if you want.
Might as well.
And at the low point, the buildings are 2 squares high. At the high point, they're 3 squares high.
Oh, I have name tags. Fancy.
Fancy. All right. That's some pretty good stealth so far. I appreciate the fact that Corvin and Ty
Mine is terrible.
I find the two of you technically tied.
See, that was Bug one, and well, I guess Sai Hong's just in his pack.
Give me a sec, and I'll stop.
And since we're here, Pizza, are you with us presently, or are you just listening in? If you can participate, just say
I
so.
crit too.
Wow. Okay.
Ah, she is here.
Spawn of you, excellent. So if you're able to participate in this combat, let me know through Roll20, since I don't have Discord open really. Cool. But before we get into this, sorry for the sudden seizure of momentum. Was there anything in particular you wanted to say or do in regards to all the events that unfolded that you were, at least you were present here for? Okay, cool. So if you're able to be in this combat, then, Dandy, where would you like Amber to be?
Amber, I'll give her the choice of either going with Sae or sticking with the main group. What? Yes, he is.
He's like on one of the intersections. There we go.
No, he's not. Lying to me.
Well, you were here.
All right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So let's
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
already know what I'm doing.
but that's fine.
Let's go ahead and put Amber out there. Where do you want to go, Pizza? Do you want to be with Sae or do you want to be with the main group?
Rogue battalion.
Yes, the stabby sneaks.
The sneaky, not rogue.
battalion.
will be wonderful.
Man, look at that 110 health. I am happy.
Okie dokie. So we'll go ahead and put you with
Excellent.
the
Oh yes.
main group.
Mine
maybe.
is not
No? Okay.
default yet, so let's fix that.
Here we are. There's Amber, and we give you control. Controlled by Pizza Pony. There we go. Ah, look at all those red hit bars. Ah, they look lovely.
Except for Amber's, because I can't see it.
No, well, I don't think. Well, that hasn't been filled in yet. There
okay.
isn't a character sheet for Amber yet. So whenever Amber's on the board, I just pull a token and give Pizza control of it.
Okay.
That's typically how I've been going about it.
I have to fill mine in manually as well.
That's unfortunate.
It's fine.
That said, you can control Amber. Yes, Pizza? Can you control Amber? Okay, good. Cool. All right, I'll go ahead and get rid of that. No longer needed. So pretty much everything you see on the map is there. And like I said, that's the buildings at the low points. The edges are 2 squares high and the top of the 3 squares high. If you guys should desire to climb on the roofs.
Oh, they're 3 squares high?
At the peaks, they're 3 squares high.
Hmm.
At the low points, they're 2 squares high. And if you're wondering, you'll notice that there's various other things lying around that are next to the buildings. And if you're wondering how high those things are, they vary between 1 to 2 squares high. So before you ask, yes, you can use them to climb onto the roofs if you so desire. Right. That said,
Climbing.
let's go ahead and get to it, shall we?